For as long as I could remember, I've always felt that spaces aren't just rooms. They hold energy, good or bad. They hold stories. And what they feel, I feel. If you've been following along, by now you know that I'm on a mission to heal my home so that my home can heal me. These unfinished spaces and neglected rooms remind me dearly of the emotional burden I feel when I walk into them. As I intentionally build the life I yearn for, I purposely transform these spaces into what should have always felt like home. Today is step 5, and I'm giving you a sneak peek into the design elements that will unlock the energy and finally bring my vision to life.
This is my inspiration for my YouTube channel.
So if I was to describe these spaces, I would say East Coast Chic meets modern rustic elegance, a blend of clean, minimal lines with organic, natural textures that create warmth and sophistication. It feels grounded, welcoming, and refined while experiencing a bright and airy feel. Beginning with the whitewash tone on the hardwood floors, creating a light, airy foundation, reflecting more light than darker floors, helping this space feel more open and welcoming. It works beautifully with layered neutrals. And then there's the ivory travertine tile floors, which blend seamlessly with the whitewash wood. Intentionally placed right at the front door, it adds instant grounding energy. With the natural variations, it makes it feel timeless, organic, and warm. It's practical and durable, just enough for high traffic, but soft enough to blend in and not overpower the rest of the space. Next is the fabric for the long bench. It's black with just enough cream to balance out and give the space interest without feeling too heavy. And last but not least, the gold and wood sconces. It's like jewelry for the walls, the perfect mixture of gold and warmth from the wood, which helps keep the room feeling grounded and organic with a timeless but fresh feel.
Welcome back, guys, to step 5. I'm excited for this step because this is where our vision and our intention starts to become reality. And today I'm going to go over my redesign list. Of course, you always want to have your list so that you're able to stay on track. And if you can even schedule that, that would make it even better.
And here is my redesign list. Repair stair treads and risers, put on stair risers trim, sand and paint stair treads and risers, finish painting stair railing, lay tile flooring at the entry, repair stair landing, reupholster bench, put up wall sconces, hang art piece, and add tall floor molding.
Actual items that I'm going to be bringing into the space, and it's not many because, like we talked about before, this is the entryway, and in most people entryway there's not a lot of things in the space because that is through traffic where people are constantly coming and going, so you don't want a lot of objects blocking the space. But again, it depends on the size of the space as well too, and you may be able to fit certain things in that space. But for me, I would like to keep it minimal because although we actually use this space in a sense as an actual room, because it nicely is just across the office. And so I have a long bench there that faces the office. So sometimes as a family, we kind of gather between the two spaces and we have conversations. and we'll just talk for hours. And so I love that because we are a family that talk a lot, a very conversational family. And so I like to have little areas where we can just kind of sit and chat, and that's pretty much what we do. And so the first thing I want to talk about is the actual materials, because I also wanted this space and pretty much my entire home to give off this feeling of being grounded, that grounded feeling. And one of the ways you can do that is by bringing natural elements into your space. So that would be things like stone and concrete, wood, brasses or metals. And so I'm going to have a combination of those things in the space. So let's go over the different items that I'm going to put in the entryway and staircase now. Okay, so we'll start with one of my favorite style stones. We're going to be putting travertine stone at the front door. These are like 6x6 square. And what I love about them so much is all the different textures, the different colors that you can find in the stone. Each stone, as you can see, is different. You even have a little bit of indentation in this stone here. They're rounded at the edges, which I love so much. I think that gives it so much character. And in this one, you can even see some gray specks and then different types of veining throughout the entire tile. Each one is just so different. And so I love that so much because that helps just to give it more of a layered look and just really fill out the space. So this is going at the front door, and it serves two purposes. One, of course, for aesthetics, but the other purpose is that because it's right at the front door, I would prefer to have tile, which is more durable for water, like on rainy days and things like that. So I don't have to be so concerned. I love to live in a space that is both functional, but also very comfortable. And so I feel like this is going to look really nice with the colors that are in the room. And then moving into the secondary flooring, it's going to be, or it already is actually, a whitewash finish on the floor. So that's just a little sample there. And then we already talked about the color of the staircase and the treads, and this color I love so much. It is urban bronze, and it is like a charcoal. It's in the charcoal family or gray family, but it has a green undertone, and so in different places under different lighting it can give off different undertones, and so it has a lot of variety. Okay, next, on the wall going up the staircase, I'll be placing these 3 sconces, and I like the natural elements that they give off, the wood and gold metal, and I think it's going to look beautiful in the space. And then the last thing is this actual material, which is a blend of linen and cotton. It's very soft, but this is going to go on the bench that I talked about. I'll be reupholstering what is already there, and I'm going to also share something unique that I'm doing to the bench that is going to help with this, one of the constraints that I talked about earlier, which was not having a coat closet or entryway closet in the space.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying my videos, and if you are, please like, share, and especially subscribe, as it helps my channel grow and reach more audience. Until next time.